Hello guys, today we're going to talk about Night of the Living Dummy 3, Part 1. Now this aired on July 20th, 1997. Oh, before I forget, like I do in previous ones, this two-parter is hosted by R.L. Stine, and I might be wrong, but I think it's the last two-parter he hosted. I think. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself in a later video if he happens to show up in one, but I think this is the last one, I think. I don't know for sure, but yeah. It has a 8.1 out of 10 overall on IMDb with 200-ish user votes. It stars Erica Fairfield, who was in Kids in the Hall. Technically he plays like the third character, but it's a big name. Hayden Christensen is in this two-part episode. He plays Zane, and we all know him from the Star Wars stuff. And it's directed by Timothy Bonda, the Friday the 13th series. Now, believe it or not, someone besides William Frey directed an awesome Goosebumps episode. Timothy Bond, he did the Monster Blood two-parter, and while it was okay, this two-parter is awesome. Now, episode 1, you don't really see, there's a lot of slappy really, but you do some good scary dummy imagery. And first of all, the acting in this episode is probably the best acting in Goosebumps, really. The cast is awesome. The acting is very, very good. They have a lot of, the parents are pretty good, well-acclaimed actors. Hayden Christensen, everyone gives him shit, but personally, I think he's a good actor. I think, like, for example, I didn't know this was Hayden Christensen in this. I mean, you couldn't tell. And I think it shows that he is a talented actor. He just got, in my opinion, he didn't get a fair shot in Star Wars, in my opinion. He kind of got gypped with the dialogue, but that's a whole nother discussion. But he's solid at this episode. The acting in Part 1's awesome. The story takes its time. It doesn't really rush into the scares right away. It kind of paces itself. It saves most of that in Part 2, but Part 1 establishes the world, establishes the parents and the characters, and it's a good pace. And we get to know them, we get to develop, an interest in them. And I enjoyed that. I liked seeing these characters, I liked seeing this world and environment. I especially liked the parents. I thought the parents were very cool. It's weird, the father kind of gave me a Martin Sheen vibe. He reminds me of Martin Sheen, I think, but, overall, yeah. Oh, and man, I'll talk more about the scary stuff in Part 2 along with the book adaptation of it. But for being a Part 1, it is very well executed. It may not be the scariest Part 1, but it excels in character development, pacing, editing, and just really everything. I mean, and the scares, they kind of tease them a little bit throughout the Part 1, and they keep building them up, which is awesome. But yeah, that is, that's really all I have to say about Part 1. I'm going to save most of the discussion for Part 2, because it'll just be it overall. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos. And tomorrow I'll release Part 2, and I'll talk more about the two-parter. And yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good day.